As he said, my name is Maribeth, and I am going to tell you about being a pediatric physical therapist. What do they do and what do they treat? Well, they work with children, give physical therapy to children that from the ages to when they're born till they're 21. 18 depending on the state, but they treat torticollis, which is when your neck muscles are really tight and you can't really move them. Heart conditions, autism spectrum disorders, sensory processing disorder, brain injuries, developmental disabilities, cerebral palsy, scoliosis is when your back is twisted, neurologic disorders, lung conditions, muscle conditions, fetal alcohol syndrome is when the mother drinks when she's pregnant, orthopedic conditions like sports medicine stuff, things like that. Hypotonia is decreased muscle tone. They can't really move around, walk around. And generic chromosome abnormalities such as Down syndrome and things like that. What education is required? Obviously, you need a high school degree, and the programs usually last 3 to 6 to 8 years, depending if you want to get a master's degree, which is to 6 and 7 years, and the bachelor's degree is 3 years. And to become the pediatric part, you need at least attend at least 1 year of clinicals of hands-on pediatric experience. When you're done taking your course doing the physical therapy part, you get to take the physical therapy exam, and after getting enough experience in the pediatric field, you can become a certified board specialist. What are the benefits? Benefits is flexibility. You're pretty much your own boss, especially when you get to own your own clinic, which is what I'm planning on doing. Health and fitness, you're always moving around. Job satisfaction is very rewarding. You get to help kids live their best life. Good pay, variety of environments. You get to work in a clinical setting, hospital setting, and even at the patient's home. 401k, paid vacation leave, and
AJ, Brandon, and Autumn Caro come to the office. Also, all softball girls, please come to the office. High school softball.
and Medicare and Medicaid, which is always nice as well. What is the pay? Yearly is about 1,002 K, and monthly is about 7K. Legally is about 2K, and hourly is 30, 30, 60, depending on your location and where you choose your work. What are the hours? This also depends on your location and where you choose to go to. But in a clinical setting, it's usually 9 to 5, 8 to 10 hour shifts, Monday through Friday. But if you get to work in a hospital, you get to work on the weekends and 12-hour shifts. These are some of the locations I chose to look at. You have CHOA, which is Children's Healthcare Atlanta, which is located in Atlanta, Marietta, and Noonan, Georgia. And Shriners Hospital for Children is in Greenville, South Carolina, and then the headquarters is in Tampa, Florida. What companies offer this job? Play at Home Physical Therapy. It is where the kids get physical therapy in the comfort of their home. Children's Healthcare Atlanta, which I was surprised. It can be both a clinical and hospital setting. Wonder Pediatric Physical Therapy and Wellness is a clinical setting. Texas Kids Home Therapy is a home-based, kind of like the first one. And PT Solutions, which is the closest one to us, which is in Blue Ridge. How's my career portfolio going to help? It's going to name off some of my accomplishments, like some of my clubs I've been into, some of my awards, extracurriculars, letters of recommendation, references, my certifications. I currently have my CPR and my certified nursing assistant, and my resume is also going to help as well. Is there an internship? Yes, there is. It's in the form of job shadowing, and the clinical hours, the minimum is about 20, and the maximum is 60 to 80. In fact, I'm actually doing some job shadowing during the summer. Why this career? Well, I feel like everyone deserves a chance to live their best life, both mentally and physically. And personal reason is when my sophomore year I got really hurt, really bad hip injury. It took 5 different specialists, and only the physical therapist is the only one that got everything right. So, while I was working with Miss Dockery to get my certification to be a nursing assistant, I looked at some of the physical therapy outlets, and I thought they were really interesting and cool to work with. Thank you for listening. Any questions? Ross.
What's your backup plan?
I actually got 3 backup plans. Radiology, nursing, or if worst comes to best, the military. Lexi.
What do you plan to go to school at?
I plan to go to Cleveland State for 2 years and then transfer to Tennessee Wesleyan. Kirsten.
Where are you going to do your clinical out of that?
PT Solutions in Blue Ridge. Anybody else?